talking to you again here as we're going to look at the couple of NBA games here, some exciting games here for action on Friday. So let's go ahead and let's get underway here with our segment here. We're joined by Tim Irwin. You'll find him over at TonySpix.com. Well, for starters here, we got a great one here, 1-1 series on ESPN. Celtics at the 76ers. We're seeing that Boston here laid about 1.5. The total sits here at 214.5.
Yeah. For Game 3, Celtics-Philly, some good betting trends for this game. I've been doing some research. Boston, when they score more than 111 points per game, they're 33-20 against the spread this year. Celtics have the 4th ranked NBA scoring defense or offense this year, while the Sixers have the 3rd. They're allowing the 3rd fewest points per game in the league. It's gonna be tough. And then you got Philly, who's got the 14th ranked offense in the NBA, while Boston's defense is ranked 4th in the leagues. And I think this total is just a little high because Boston is averaging 117 points per game this year, which is, if you look at the team total, it's set for 108. So they're adding 9 points higher than the implied total usually is. So there's a big difference. Boston has gone over 108 65 times this season.
Yeah, and also, too, you're looking at a situation where you got both teams healthy, right? Embiid in the lineup here, although some are wondering how, it's coming off that injury. And, of course, you're going to have a Boston team, again, with Smart in the lineup, Tatum and Brown both healthy. So you're going to have two healthy clubs going at it here.
Yeah, they were shooting the threes a lot. Philly just had a bad night the other night because Philly's averaging 115 points a game, too. So I'm thinking probably 115, 112. I see it way over 213. I mean, that's a low line.
Yeah,
low. It was 214 now. When I was studying, it was 213, so it's going to be on the up. It'll probably be 215 by tomorrow.
Yeah, there's some 213s out there as we film here. The sharpest book in the world has 214.5, and you're seeing sharp money come over. Even though Philadelphia played at a very slow pace here against the Brooklyn Nets, so a lot of this data, when you look at the playoff data, is factoring in a lot of those Nets series. Those were very slow. They were averaging about 90.5 possessions per game in that series. But Boston, with a really good shooting, the Boston is the top shooting team in the playoffs right now.
They are. Their offense is, like I said, the 4th ranked offense. So they got one of the best offenses in the league right now. And they are shooting a lot of threes. I've noticed they shoot at least 25, 30 threes. Philly's going to have to try to match up with them too, because one team's going to get hot.
Yep.
Yeah.
And remember that pace was fast in Atlanta. They played at a very fast pace there, and they averaged 123 points per 100 possessions in their road games this year in the playoffs. So, that pace really quickened when the Celtics were on the road.
It does. Because I think the only way Boston can probably beat the Celtics is try to run up the court faster before Philly can get their defense set up, So that's what Boston's going to try to do.
All right.
It's pretty quick.
Yeah, bench with bench there, no doubt about that. Both teams have depth on the bench here. Tim's pick here is Celtics 76ers over 214.5 here with the game number 3 of this playoff series. Guys, check out TonySpace.com right now and get on board with Tim's plays as you put his record up there. He's been really hot in the NBA. 749 units of profit last 3 days in the NBA. So get on board with Tim Irwin over at TonySpace.com and make some money. All right, let's continue on here on our show here. Joined by Tim Irwin here as we go over the games with Tim here on TonySpix.com. We'll get ready to cue the next game up here for you, Tim, as we're going to look here at the